Welcome back to the YouTube. Today we've got Reese on, and Reese is going to walk us through step by step of how to do a successful launch. I think, without prepping you on this, we're going to break it down into like 3 parts. So we're going to do like the pre-launch, then like the opening the launch, and then closing the launch. I think would be the 3 areas.
Yeah.
So give us, first of all, like let's design a launch while we're here. All right. So pre-launch, what are the things that we're trying to do? Like, what are the things?
Well, I think it'd be good to probably talk in context. I think we're around summer at the moment. So I think if we kind of base this around a summer one, then you can kind of take the context of a summer one and pull it into any season or any kind of launch you're looking at doing. So if we was taking a summer one, for instance, we're looking to design, I would start and begin by prepping your audience way ahead of time, right? So if you're talking about summer, I'd be getting the idea of summer in people's heads weeks prior. Whether that's...
So you've already missed the boat on that, by the way, but if you have, start now.
Yeah, start now. Or, you know, you might be thinking for your next launch or whatever it may be, but, you know, like I would start a couple of weeks prior, start posting pictures when I was on holiday last in the sun, right? I would start to talk about someone being around the corner, start to talk about maybe a little bit more aesthetic goals. Because a lot of people have aesthetic goals this time. Again, if you work body composition, a lot of people might have aesthetic goals this time of year. So I would start to talk about these things ahead of time. So I'm kind of prepping my audience and they're kind of subconsciously thinking about summer and it's on their mind. And now they're thinking about their next holiday. So I'll be prepping that way ahead of time. And going into this launch, you want to make sure that you're teasing it, but you're not drying it out too much. If for 4 weeks you're going, I've got something coming, and it's like, fucking wow, you got something coming.
Yeah, it needs to be in the background for the pre-launch, doesn't it?
For me, when I'm pre-launching, I do a teaser one day before, that's it. Like I'm talking, like let's say if we're taking a summer launch, I'll be specific about the launch on a teaser. But the way that I found to always work for me is out the blue, spontaneous. Look what the fuck's happening. If I'm going for a whole entire week, we got this coming next week, and then next week, and they fucking switch off. So for me, that's the way that I would run it. I would talk about summer just casually, if we're using summer as an example. But a day prior, I would tease it. And the tactic that I use is when I'm teasing a day prior, I would do like a post. So I would like, if we want to be specific about how I would do it, I would do a reel. I would make it, you know what, like one of those typing reels where it types it out really fast. So a little hack that I found with Instagram, and I'm not too sure with the algorithm changes how this will work now, but one thing that has been working really well is when it kind of types it out, people got to watch it like 3 or 4 times to capture all of the information. Instagram go, oh wow, people are watching this 3 or 4 times. This must be a performing post. So they boost the amount of engagement it gets. And then what I do is I drive people to the comments. So this is using scarcity, urgency. This is limited spaces because it's for summer. So you got scarcity of the fact that we ain't got much of a time frame because it's summer. And number 2, it's limited to a certain amount of spaces because we're high touch. We take on a certain amount of people so we don't lose our standard results. So and then drive people to the comments. Drop a comment with the word transform, results, whatever it may be, and you get a first refusal. So now you're getting comment after comment after comment after comment in that post. Instagram see that as a performing post, boost your algorithm again. And then what I would do is I would start a conversation with every single comment. More comments. Instagram again, see this is a high performing post. So what I do is I want to build as much hype around this teaser as humanly possible. So I'm getting loads of comments. So I would probably say between 50 and 100 comments, and I would conversate and get about 3 backwards and forwards of each one. So it comes up as like 100 to 150 comments, boosts the algorithm a little bit. And then the next day I'd launch it. And then that's when I go through my launch cycle.
And on that point with the teaser as well, like play the game with like asking for the comments. So you don't need people to be saying, I'm going to sign up to this to leave a comment. You could say something like, this is going to be an insane offer, like a package that we've never delivered before. If you just want the first chance to see what it's like, or you want the first chance to hear about it, drop the word transform.
Yeah.
So you're not asking for a commitment to the program. A lot of coaches do that wrong. They're like, if you want a space, comment below. You're asking people to make a decision about a program that they don't even know what it is yet. So you're not asking for like, you need to make it non-committal. It's just, if you want, you know, the first chance to see what this amazing offer is.
Yeah. On that, one that I've done recently that works well is the day prior, I would go, I'm thinking about doing X. If you think I should do it, drop this. So like my scholarship launch, for instance, I put, it's my birthday tomorrow. I'm thinking about giving away X amount towards my program. If you think this is a good idea, drop a couple, then the party emoji in the comments below. emoji. I'm asking, hey, do you think I should do it or not? I might not.
But all those people have a vested interest in you doing it, right? So everyone's like, I would quite like it if you program a discount.
So just they kept dropping it in. But what I would always do is I also send that over to friends and family and say, just comment what the fuck I say to comment. Because no one wants to be the only one
logging into your 19 different accounts. Like,
no one wants to be the only one commenting. So if I know some people hesitate on this, so they're worried that no one's going to comment and it look like a twat, just get friends and families comment. As soon as they get 3 or 4 on there, everyone starts fucking joining the bandwagon. Clients, yeah. I'm relentless with it. When I do something like this, I'm fucking relentless. Friends, family, clients, I get everyone to fucking comment. Because all that's going to do is have people going to see and go, 50 comments, fuck, maybe if it's first with, shit, maybe I should just...
Yeah, I need to be on that list at least.
You know, when you're talking about urgency and you're trying to say to people, we've only got 10 slots available, and then you're going, right, I've done draw people to the comments, not one single person comments. Like, if you want to kind of build a bit of urgency and trust, and I go, do you know what? It says 10 spaces available. I did see 100 comments on that last post of his. Fuck, maybe I should get
perception and herd mentality is a big thing that people don't leverage enough.
Is reality.
Like when you're maybe doing a challenge or like a webinar style thing that you're using to try and drive sales afterwards, the first one's always the hardest.
Absolutely.
Like getting that first sale is so key, because once that first one drops, it's different. Like, and people try and do this anyway. They're like, only 3 spots remaining, but it looks a bit false, and people are a bit coy to that nowadays. But if you're like, John has just signed up, John has taken the first space on the program, he's going to get this amazing bonus.
Welcome to the team.
Yeah, I know it sounds really cheesy. You can do it in your own voice if you feel like that's too much, but like, you know, highlighting the person that has signed up, saying, look, this is what they're going, I can't wait to see their results. It starts a domino effect with everyone else in the audience.
Mine is so simple. I would just say, you know, whoever's joined, I would take a screenshot of their profile picture, put it into like a little graphic. Welcome to the team at whatever that is. Done. We're down to 6. Welcome to the team, John, Lucy, Luke, and Craig. We're down to 2. And people going, well, he's not talking shit because he's just tagged and put a picture of that person.
Yeah, those people would say they're not doing it if he's done that.
Exactly. You've got to tag some random dude in the post. Like, so, you know, be authentic with it, but sometimes you do got to play the game. And then when you're looking actually at your launch, you need to have a launch sequence. You need to have like a marketing plan. And it is different for everyone. However, I would say there's a baseline that's good to follow. So like, for instance, the way that I would do it is I would have post 1 would be the teaser, post 2 would be the launch, post 3 would be like what's involved. Because although you're always selling the result, you're going to build trust by showing a little bit about your method. So this is where I wouldn't talk about, we have training, we have nutrition. This is where I talk about our phases. So how we get our results. Phase 1, we run you through this. Phase 2, we run you through this. I'm building a bit of trust and showing how we get the result. And then what I would post is like a bit of like, have other people experience these results. If I'm saying get great transformation by summer and summer's 12 weeks away, I'm going to post a carousel of 12-week transformations. Hey, look, you're probably thinking that maybe you don't have it in you to transform in 12 weeks. So did these guys. Check them out. Brooke, Lucy, John, Craig, and then everyone's got a 12-week transformation there. So I'm building trust in my audience and showing that they can do it as well. Then I'd have like a bit of a belief shifting post. So taking a current belief that your audience have and then kind of shifting it into a new belief. You know, this may be, now's not a great time. This may be summer's too close. This may be, I've got social events in between the 12 weeks, so I can't transform. So this style of post is just, hey, look, you know, you got a social event in between now and summer and it makes you think you can't transform. Here's the science behind why you can. £1 of fat equals $3, whatever you want to do, right? Then I would kind of have like a bit of almost like a FOMO or, you know, an urgency style post where it's like, hey, look, you know, we had 15 slots. We got 7 sold. This person signed up. You know, if you want to jump on this, I would do so basically ASAP. And then like a last chance. We close tonight. You know, if you want to join, here's where you can go. Then if you want to do an extension, that's a bit more of an advanced one there, but that's a baseline of what you can use as a bit of a marketing structure and what you can post for at launch.
Yeah, most are really similar. Like we would run ours fairly similar to that. Ours would be, and again, it's minor details just because of the way that we like doing things. But ours would be like teasing the program opens, our very best like flagship result, like something that's like proper target market, that, like somebody that basically embodies exactly what we do.
Yeah.
Talk through like the struggles they had, what, you know, why it worked for them, the end point. Then like you said, we would go through our like main pillars of the program, like why ours works so well. We would probably go back to another result of maybe something that had a slightly different issue, maybe somebody that had a lot of objections before they started up. So that's kind of like a belief shift post, but in a different way. And then we would move into like a kind of us versus them kind of post of we're aware you may have been looking at these other things.
Different?
This is why ours is better.
That's one thing
this
to
is
add
what we do really well.
Why are we different?
Yeah.
That's a really important one, because a lot of people are going to go, yeah, but I've also seen 400 other challenges. So that's one I just missed.
This is why you'll get results with us where you won't get elsewhere. And again, you've got to hang your hat on your USPs there. You've got to know what makes your business different. And that's not going to work for everyone, because we might go, listen, we're really one-to-one in our program. Like you do, for us, you do weekly check-ins. Our coaches reach out to you 3 times a week. We make sure that you're doing your lead generation. We make sure that you're, completing the course effectively. We're really on you. There's 5 calls. Some people might go, that sounds like a lot. I kind of want to be left alone. And that's absolutely fine, because there's different programs that are better for those people. But you've got to really hang your hat on like what makes you different.
Absolutely. So like to kind of give you like a first word example, like I literally wrote my post this morning on the train up here so like the hook is 5 reasons why this challenge is so different to anything else you see on the internet. So number 1, we kind of say, look, this is a 10-week challenge, but we help you thereafter. Most 10-week challenges leave you in the dark, right? Statistically, 9 out of 10 people rebound after when they diet. We help you afterwards to make sure you never become a statistic. That's reason number 1. Reason number 2, we have an ironclad guarantee. This is our guarantee of the transformation that you won't get anywhere else. Number 3 was, so we had the ironclad guarantee. You win a trip to Barcelona. So everyone else is doing these small little things. You can win a type of protein. We're going to fly you out to Barcelona to show off your brand new transformation. Where else is doing this? Number 4 is the standard of our results. Number 5 is the fact that I get it. I was once a business owner neglecting my health, and you get these people saying they understand you, but I do. I was in hospital from burnout. I understand what it's like to be staring at blank laptop screens. You've got no focus and productivity at all. I understand you. And because I get you, I can help you transform, because I can relate to you. Everyone else telling you they can relate to you are lying to you. But I've been through this. I've been to, I've literally been in the hospital bed from burnout. So like having a why we're different post is really important. So I think in this day and age as well, online, on social media, there is a lot more demand for online coaching. And it's not saturating society, because there's also a higher demand for fucking clients, right? There's millions and billions of people that need help. But there's a lot more challenges. There's a lot more online coaches. Online's a lot more trusted. So you have to now, more than ever, show why are you different and why is your program different. And I know some people watching this are probably thinking, I don't know why I'm different. And anytime I get that question, like, why am I different? Like, I don't know why I'm different. I would say, God, you tell me why you think you're different. And they'll go, I don't know. The first thing I say is, if you can't figure it out, you're different because of you. Realistically, we all offer something similar, right? But it's you that are going to make your program as different as possible. So it's just how you spin your marketing on how persuasive that can become.
Cool. Some very, very good points there for your launch. So again, like always, make sure to watch this back, take it piece by piece, make some notes. That'll be really, really useful for you. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification to let us know, to let yourself know, when you do more videos. If you've got any questions about launches or anything like that, or if you're struggling, make sure you message us on Instagram at Fitness Business Uni. We'll be able to help you out. We'll be able to give you some advice. We'll probably got some trainings of myself and Reese going through this stuff that we can send you. So just let us know. Hopefully your summer launch is very successful, and we'll see you next time.